All right, this training is for people who want to level up in their health and have their health propel them forward when they're going after all those big goals, instead of being this thing that kind of gets in their way and messes up their focus, messes up their energy levels. So let's dive right into the 4 high leverage actions that you can implement right now, like right after this is finished. And I'm going to keep it short. And these are 4 high leverage, actionable right now things you can get into that'll make you sharper, more focused, more energetic, leaner, fitter, more attractive. And so that you can stand out really among you people in your industry, among the people in your friend group, among the people in your workplace. So let's dive in right now. We're only talking about high leverage actions only. First one, maybe unpopular, you might not want to hear it, but you have to stop drinking your calories. Okay, what about juice? Are you thinking, what about juice? Juice is a scam. Juice is not healthy. It's just sugar. You may as well just have a Coke. Drinking sugar has consequences. If you're thirsty, have water. First of all, but first, like the actionable step, stop drinking your calories. And if you're thirsty, have water. But sugar and drinking it has consequences. Sugar acts on your neurotransmitters, the little chemicals that affect your brain in the sense of your mood, your energy levels, your focus, all of this thing. So if you're on maybe mood stabilizers, like if you're on SSRIs or antidepressants or anti-anxiety meds or focus drugs like Ritalin or whatever they're given these days, these mood stabilizers, these neuroactive drugs that actually act on the neurotransmitters in your brain, sugar does it too. Cocaine, same thing. There's consequences to doing cocaine in your brain. There's consequences to drinking sugar in your brain. Having a juice at breakfast isn't just having a juice at breakfast. It's dosing your brain with chemicals that change how you think. They change how you feel. They change how you focus. And the consequences are crazy, right? You have some sugar at breakfast, by 11 o'clock, you're needing it again. So whether you drink your sugar as pop, or you drink your sugar as juice, or you drink your sugar as like a venti triple shot, 10 pump grande latte, mochaccino, frappuccino from Starbucks, what you're drinking is just poor quality garbage syrups. And either you're paying a lot of money for it at Starbucks, or you're getting it for a whole, like, have you seen the price of juice these days? Let's not get into it. But however you're having it, it's just sugar. It's just garbage quality syrups. It's just calories you don't need. And if you're a desk worker, really have no way of getting rid of, that are just going to compound. And you're just dosing your brain and getting back into this addictive cycle that's actually playing with your neurotransmitters. So just stop it. Stop doing it. This is high leverage. Stop drinking your calories, drink water. Okay, number 2, moving right into it. Go to bed and get rested. Get your sleep. If you are waking up and you're not rested, you are going into your day set up to lose. When you are not rested, you make bad decisions. You make bad moves. And these bad decisions and these bad moves have consequences on your life. They affect you going after your goals and getting what you want. So, if you are not rested, you are more likely to be short with the people in your life. You'll be snippy and you'll get into it with people, either your family and your friends, or even worse, your colleagues at work. Or you might cast your boss a glance. Or if you work for yourself, you might cast a glance at your client, or your patience isn't there, or your desire to deliver at the top level that you want to show up as isn't there because you're not rested. Right? Not being rested sets you up to make bad decisions, bad moves, to not give your all, and to have a hard day. Everything is harder when you're tired. You're more likely to skip your workout. You're more likely to not prep your meal. You're more likely to sleep through your alarm, and then you're in a rush. And it comes out in your energy. And that energy is what's going to give you what you want. The driver in your life for you to get what you want and to crush your goals and to kick ass and take names, that energy source is you. And you need to protect it, and you need to give it what it needs. And what you need is to go to bed and get your rest. This is high leverage. Stop neglecting your rest. Go to bed. Okay, number 3, start exercising. If currently you do no exercise at all, that has to stop today. Exercise is crazy high leverage. And if you're at 0, you have to start where you are. And what I recommend is you start by going for a walk after dinner. What's crazy is if you look at almost every culture in the world, they all go for walks, either as a family or as a unit, after they have a big meal. This idea of a big meal followed by a walk, and not like a 20-mile march, but like just a walk, a casual walk. It's apparent in a bunch of cultures. And how do you think they all came up with the same idea? Because it's good for you. It helps you break down that meal you just had, helps you connect with people, helps you get moving, helps you disperse a little bit of that blood sugar that you've spiked. Going for a walk after meals is a great idea. And if you currently do zero exercise, it's a really low impact, low entry point way of beginning to exercise. So now let's say you already walk, you like walking, and that's your exercise. Now it's time to take it up to resistance training. You need to start resistance training because putting on muscle and maintaining it is the single best thing you can do for yourself now and as you get older. And if you already are, let's say you're past that and you already do kind of go to the gym or you do your own workout every once in a while and it's sporadic, your next step is consistency. It's time for consistency. Do that now. Exercise is high leverage. You'll feel this in every aspect, your mood, your focus, your energy, and it's going to get you what you want. Last one, number 4, get vicious about your time. So if any time during this training you thought, oh man, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to exercise, let's say, then you have a time leak and you need to find it. So the way you're going to find your time leak, and this is again actionable right now, high leverage, is going from this moment, as soon as this video ends, you want to block off the next couple of hours. So depending what time is it, it's 1:30 here. So when I get off this, let's call it 1:45. So 1:45 to 2:45 or 1:45 to 3:45, write down what you did in those 2 hours, not your to-do list, not what you have to do, right? But what you actually did. So in 2 hours from now, write down, okay, spent 45 minutes scrolling on Instagram, went to the bathroom, made a coffee, had a meeting, sent 3 emails, spent another 20 minutes on Instagram. Like just catalog what you did for the last hour or 2 hours or whatever time chunk you want and find your time leak. Because you can't have your time and your energy being sapped out of you unknowingly and going somewhere, because you need that. You need your time so that you go after what you want. Okay, so those are the 4. Right now, grab one of these 4 high leverage actions, whichever one resonated with you the most, and put it into action right now. Not tomorrow, but right now. And for some no-nonsense coaching about how to put the systems in your life in the context of your current life so that your health can be something that drives you forward while you go after it and kick ass and take names, you can reach out to me and we can discuss if it's a fit. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next training.